And the next speaker, the title of his presentation is Who's Next? So since I don't know what's next, I can tell you that Wayne Carrick is next.
Thanks, Paul. Good evening. My name is Wayne Carrick, and I'm here to tell you a little tale. The new recruits stood side by side in a straight line as long as the eyes could see, safely back from the edge of the ravine, whose bottom could not be seen and was viewed as darkness. Everyone was safe to stay back, and the recruits were uncertain as they waited, staying perfectly still, having their eyes dart about. On the horizon, something began to stir. They couldn't quite tell what it was, but as it moved closer, the swirling ball of energy mesmerized and actually had a strange attunement with each person that viewed it. The recruits were bewildered. It seemed to say something in the minds of each of the recruits that only they could understand. They listened carefully. It became clear. The beauty in front of them asked, "Who's next?" No one moved. Again, it pressured, "Who's next?" It was then that one brave recruit stepped to the edge of the ravine. Looking down, he put his feet together, put his head back, stretched out his arms, and leaned forward. In a moment, he was gone. The rest of the recruits couldn't help their excitement and gasped as they ran to the edge to look down. The falling recruit, they observed, instantly sprouted wings. Now, in bouts and fits of fury, coupled with moments of beauty and grace, the new recruit tried to gain control of his new appendages. He would gain a moment of control and begin to rise, only to then panic and feel fear and once again start to fall. This went on for what felt like an eternity. Eventually, he got to the level of where the recruits were, and they cheered wildly for him. And it was about no time then that he was soaring high above. You see, the rest of the recruits then quickly ran back to their spot in the line, and it was asked to them, once again, the fateful question, who's next? So I ask you, who's next? You realize if you're going to leap and take the jump, we are all designed that way to do that. But there'll be certain consequences and risks that you'll experience once you do that. There'll be moments where you'll seem like you're getting it, where you'll start to rise up, only to be coupled with moments where you'll feel fear and start to descend once again. This is when you must stay strong. You only need wings if you're going to use them. You see, your wings are the gifts that you have that are personal to you. They're your gift to yourself and to the world. If you don't know what your gifts are, your job is to find out. Begin today. And you can only learn to fly if you leave the safety of the ground. You can only reach your potential if you dive into your life and reach that potential. Obstacles and challenges are your blessing. I make a promise to you that the dark ravine, that darkness down below that scares you, use it to focus and to center your thoughts. The game is slanted in your favor. You cannot lose. You were meant to soar. Use that to your advantage. And recognize the cheering and the support of others. You see, once you get to a certain level, what's going to happen is you're going to have people clapping and pushing you on. Enjoy that and provide that for others as well too. Then once you're soaring high about, recognize to let your light shine. You serve as a beacon and a guide for others. Don't keep it to yourself, share it. And also remain humble. Bring your heart of kindness to others, recognizing that we're all just at different levels of growth. So you don't have to enjoy what everyone does nor agree to it, but be kind to them. And most of all, remember to be brave. Be brave. It's your birthright. Claim it. Embrace it. So I ask, who's next? Thank you.
Outstanding job. Thank you.